All right, I'm going to walk through a pretty good example of tracking down a car warranty company and telemarketing call. Keep in mind that this is recorded in Texas from a call from Texas, so that those laws apply. If you're recording from somewhere else, you'll want to look up your state laws. Also, none of this is legal advice. I can't give legal advice because I'm not a lawyer. I don't give legal advice. That's right. All right, so let's start with the call. I get this call, start recording. I'm going to only bring up certain parts of the call, the key parts. The one thing I want you to see, though, is what I do is I simply engage and show interest. Okay, so big part of the telemarket TCPA is that callers have to identify themselves. Obviously, that's truthfully, right? So let's start with 16 seconds into the call.
So can you hold on while I connect you to the Toyota company?
I need to stop that because, sorry, it's going to be echoing. Let me get this right. Let's mute that and...
So can you hold on while I connect you to the Toyota coverage specialist?
All right. First names used, Toyota coverage specialist. Okay, so they better be either calling from Toyota and be the coverage specialist, or they better be called the Toyota coverage specialist. That's the only names they've used, right? So they've yet to identify themselves. So 44 seconds into the call, they confirm this. So let's mute it and hear this again.
Yes, sir.
My name is Brandon, and I'm your Toyota coverage specialist for the Camry Hybrid, 55,000 miles approximately. Is that correct?
Okay, so again, confirmed Toyota coverage specialist. So I guess this is Toyota they're claiming to be. Toyota coverage specialist. You would expect that is working for Toyota. All right, go on, keep talking to them. One of the things you want to keep in mind especially if you're going to buy something and give information, you got to be real careful that you're not dealing with an actual scammer. And so you got to be careful of that. And then two, you want to make sure if you're going to buy something, you are going to be able to get a refund. And so here I confirm that and record it. So if any issue comes up, I've got that.
Sell the vehicle. Do I get a prorated refund? Am I able to transfer it?
Yeah, you would be able to get a prorated refund of all the unused years and miles.
Okay.
First time I confirm a warranty, I'll be able to get a refund. Again, if you're going to buy something, that's really important because if it comes to a credit card dispute, you want to be able to show that on the call. Okay, so herein, I want to show you another name they use. So we're going to be up to 2 names at this point. This is in 13. They've transferred me around a little bit. They do this a lot. And so here they use another name.
Congratulations on the purchase of your car guard protection plan from us at Warranty Protection Services.
Okay, Warranty Protection Services. They also use the name Car Guard. That was the plan. A lot of times these are separate, right? So they'll be selling a plan. That's worth keeping in the back of our mind if we can't track these guys down. But I already know how this is going to turn out, so I know that we'll be able to track them down. Okay, and then the last thing is you'll see here at 15 minutes and 35 seconds into this call, I actually I reconfirm that I can get a refund. So I'm going to show you this as well.
Thank you so much. Do you authorize the 18 payments for the 188 beginning April 10, 2022 and each month thereafter till your balance is paid in full?
Yes, obviously subject to he said I get a full refund within 30 days. I cancel it. Obviously subject to that, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you can see that they confirm that. So I've already confirmed the refund. Go through that process. I will say that I called them back and I asked their company's name. I asked, what is that company name? And they said, Warranty Services. They just left out the protection. Am I spelling that right? Oh, I put 2 R's here. Okay. So we've got 3 different names now. I've gone through and I've processed this, so I also am seeing some other things here. So let's pull up. They did send me an email to confirm my purchase. So let me pull up that email here. Here we've got a few things. Here's the website, gotmycoverage.com. Bottom here, Warranty Protection Services. So it looks like that's the company, the name they're using. So they Warranty Protection Services, and their website is warrantyprotectioncompany.com. So let's actually go to warrantyprotectioncompany.com, see what we can find. Keep in mind that the goal here is to actually figure out the company. You can see with these guys, they're trying to make it murky. They do not want us to figure out who they are. Because if you can track down the actual legal entity, you have legal claims, and then you can actually send demand letters, you can actually engage with the person. They appear to be avoiding that. So here's their website. So let's go see contact. This says Newport, California. Let's see if it says, we're looking for their actual legal name. By clicking them up, I consent to be contacted by Warranty Protection Services. Okay, so they're using this in what they would claim to be contracts, right? So that better be their name, otherwise I don't know how they're going to enforce that with a court of law. Because I can't use the name Donald Duck and then go enforce that with a court of law. So that better be the name that they have registered, either as a DBA or as their name. We look at their terms and services, Warranty Protection Company. That appears to be the name they're using. Privacy policy, represent members, blah, 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 Warranty Protection Company. Okay. And they're claimed to be out of California. So let's keep that in the back of our minds. Let's also pull up the credit card charge. So I would pull this up on my actual statement. I'm just going to pull it up here. So here we see Vehicle Service Center out of Irvine, California. So we've got another name. They're up to 4 names now that they're using. And this one's out of Irvine, California. So again, it looks like it's a California entity. They're claiming to be a California entity. So then let's go to, here's how you start looking for these guys. Go to California Secretary of State, okay? So we're going to, let me actually minimize myself so you can see this better. California Secretary of State website. Secretary of States are great. You have to register your business to do business in the state. They're claiming they are in California. So let's go ahead and actually check through some of these names. I'm not going to bother Toyota Coverage Specialist. That's not their name. Warranty Protection Services. Corporate name, nothing. All right. Let's see. Nothing. That's not their name. Warranty Services. Let's check for that. Oh, let's spell warranty right. Did I spell it the first time? I did not spell it right. All right, so let's go back and do warranty. I'm sorry, I'm the worst speller. Let's try both spellings of warranty. Warranty, nope. Warranty Protection Services. Surin Warranty Protection Services. That's not them. It's a jurisdiction is Kansas. That's not their name, right? They said Warranty Protection Services. Let's try the other spelling of warranty. Nothing. Let's try it as a corporation. Nothing. Okay. Let's try Warranty Services, because that's the other name they used. Nothing. For an LP, LLC, nothing. Let's try it with a Y. Looks like a lot of stuff. None of it's just Warranty Protection Services. Well, 21, let's just confirm that. Excuse me. Warranty Services of Campbell. Warranty Support Services. Nah, nothing. Let's try it as a corporation name. Excuse me. Let's just look at more. Warranty Extension, Warranty Vanguard, Warranty Services and Solutions, Warranty Product Services, Services. No. What was the name they used? Hey, Warranty Services, Inc. Let's look at this. One, it's suspended. This might be them. This is worth remembering. So we'll keep that up. But we also, it's not enough to confirm it, particularly because that address doesn't match the address on their website. If we go back to their website, what was it? Warranty Protection Company. They give an address? Yeah, that's not out of Newport. It's not out of Newport. I don't feel great about that. Excuse me. Let's go to Citi. My Citi card. I'm going to log in and see what they say here. I'll get an offer from Citi. So they actually had a link to the website on the charge, which is very helpful. Vehicle Protection Services. We already list that as a new name. Vehicle Service Center. Oh, yeah. All right, and they're saying this on my credit card charge. They're saying this is based out of Irvine, California, and they give a website. This is the website they give, which is completely different. So let's go down here, see, based out of Irving. Let's try searching for that. Let's see if I can add that there. There we go. Vehicle Protection Specialists. Let's try searching, modify search, Vehicle Protection Specialists. Nope. Nothing. So I start to get a little frustrated at this point. But one of the things, sometimes you just have to keep poking around. So I'm going to go down here, and their Better Business Bureau profile actually has a link. So we click on this. Vehicle Protection Specialists. Let's try that. Apparently I already did that. Maybe the Y matters, right? Interesting. So this is the company on the website. So this is a pretty solid track back, right? Because their credit card, they charged my credit card. On their charge, they represented themselves as this company. They said that is our website. So it's solidly tied. Their website says that is their address and that is their name. And now I've pulled up their business registration and it has that same address. This is their company. Really interesting is that their status is canceled. So I don't know how they're legally conducting business in California. Other thing worth noting is Nevada. So they're saying they're registered in Nevada. So now we've got to go to Nevada Entity Search. And by the way, let me point this out. How many names are we at now? 5. Vehicle, I think I copied that. Vehicle Protection Specialist. They've used 5 different names at this point. Business Entity Search. Let's just say contains Vehicle Protection Specialists. Okay. It's encouraging. So they have been here from 2013, so this is a long-lasting company. Vehicle Protection Specialist LLC. Looking down here, one of the issues here, though, is that this is a completely different address. And here they're saying their jurisdiction is Delaware. So are those two the same companies? Well, let's keep diving. So we've got 2 individuals here, Matthew Taylor and Daniel Laurent. This is interesting. He's in Irvine, California. Remember, the other company's name was in Irvine, California. So let's go back. This is why you love Secretary of State's websites. Let's just go ahead and pull up their registration. So this is what they filled out. We know this is them, right? So they said they're Vehicle Protection Specialists, Nevada, 2013. That's key. LLC was formed in 2013. Remember, if we go back to their Nevada registration, it says formed in 2013. Okay. And Daniel Laurent is the member. Here, Daniel Laurent is the member. And they are active. So we found the company. We had to go through all of that because of the different names they use. This is why these guys make me so mad, right? That is not the way an ethical company behaves. Like, that's just crazy. Why would you not just use a consistent name? Some of it is you're doing different affiliates and different products, right? I think they used CarGuard or something like that for the actual product they sell. But this is the sales company. Why would you use 5 different names? That is wildly unethical in my mind. So We've got these guys. The other thing I'm going to do is, because I'm in Texas, I'm going to see if they're registered in Texas. I'm going to do Texas entity search. Search for that. Pull this guy up. Ironically here, they've got the Quill Hill Parkway address, which was the one that's also on their California registration. So that solidly ties them back. I'm going to save this. It also says they're formed in Nevada. And then here's one of the important things. I'm going to actually try and contact them through the Better Business Bureau first. But if all else fails, this is their legal contact address. This is where I can send legal papers, demand papers, and then if we get to the point of suing them, that I would need that to know where to serve their citation. So this is important. I'd click here and I'd save it. I've actually already done that. Now what I'm going to do, and I haven't done this yet, is I'm going to look a little bit over their Business Bureau profile and contact them through that. I'm going to give them a chance to resolve this. So let's look at 163 complaints. This business robocall is bouncing off different local numbers, persistent for the past several years. I've always asked to be removed, but I went further in searching this time, find out who they really are. My father fell prey over the request to renew of his vehicle, went through this, blah, blah, blah. Customer complaint. Let's actually sort these. Usually you can do it by, let's try and find their complaints. I think we already clicked that. Paul Shaner. That's weird. Overview of BBB rating. Trying to break down their complaints. Usually you can to find out what's in advertising. All complaints, complaints resolved, complaint type, advertising and sales. Okay. Services, that's just about how they received it. Resolve the complaint, they don't, it looks like they don't have that. My cell phone's on the do not call list, received a call from spoofed or faked phone number. The answer, my car warranty has expired. Okay, that the individual at CarGuard administration clearly said that vehicle protection specialists are responsible for this telemarketing. They even went as far as giving me the address and phone number. Okay, so that's them. The company does not adhere to the do not call list. Look, this seems to be pretty consistent. And these are people that went through all of that to even figure out who they were, right? Do not call. I've seen that before. That's the standard response. Repeated robocalls. These guys know what they're doing. So, look, they're probably going to do the exact same thing, but I generally like to go ahead and give them a chance to respond. So I'm going to file a complaint here. I'd like to resolve a complaint. No. First name is Daniel, last name is Graham. I'm going to, let's see if I can find a bar. I need to actually publish all my public information. You know what? I'm going to do this. Pop me up. There. I've done a number of these, so I can tell you what they're almost certainly going to do is they're going to give me this generic response of we'll remove you from the do not call list, which is basically saying we don't care. Or we'll add you to the do not call list because we don't really care about actually solving the problem. It makes me so mad. Anyways. Did the issue happen in the last 12 months? Yes. Did your complaint involve a health issue? No, not really. This company called my number, which is registered on the DNC, to sell an auto warranty. They used multiple fake company names, and appeared to use a robocaller. I am writing to request what, if any, exception to the DNC they claim to have. If they have none, make a claim under the TCPA for this marketing harassment. Correct my spelling errors. See, I want contact by the business. I don't really need to upload anything. I guess there's shows my information. Not an active member. I don't really want to answer all the demographic questions. Submit. Boom. So that's me tracking them down and filing this. I hope, and this actually has happened a few times. Let me pull this up so I can talk to you guys. I actually have had a few instances where these companies have come back. I filed something like this, and I've had companies, particularly now that I've registered, they can look it up and see that I've filed multiple cases, over 50 cases now. I've had some companies respond to this and say, hey, we're willing to offer a settlement. More often than not, what these guys are probably going to do, because we've seen it in the history of their response, is they're going to say, we've added you to the do not call list, which ignores the entire complaint, which is you're violating the law, you're harassing people, and you're acting wildly unethical in using fake names, which is also against the law, right? So I expect they're going to do that. I'm going to push back. We're going to respond. This is pretty typical. I'll keep pushing back until they either tell me how they got my phone number, why they think that there's an exception to calling it, and why they used fake numbers, or until they just deny it and close the case with unresolved. At that point, I will file a suit against them. Keep in mind that generally you have to have at least 2 phone calls or 2 violations to file a suit. They have multiple violations in at least 1 phone call. This was on a phone number I don't always answer, and so I'm going to, as part of discovery in court, I would ask for their call logs to know whenever they called this number and another number I have. And I would encourage you to do this because sometimes it is rare and you want to skip this part, but sometimes you actually run into decent companies who are apologetic about this, who really want to fix the problem, and you don't need to take them to court. So this is one of the more complicated ones to track down. I hope this helps for you guys out there trying to track them down, and email me and put something in the comments if you have questions. Thanks, guys.